It is time to create some personas. I'm Woozy and this is NeoWorlder, and in this video we're going to go through the Procreation Skill. Basically what this skill allows you to do on your account is use this skill to create additional personas that can then be kind of set up and customized with additional skill bundles as you see fit or as desired there. So let's jump on in here. To start, this skill can be used with any persona. If you attach this to a persona, when you go into the One UI, you can basically come down here in the Skills tab, and I don't have it attached to this one, but if it's there, you can select it right there. But for today, we're going to go through and actually show how we can use it through the Creator persona. So I've got my creator persona here, and all the creator personas will automatically have the procreation skill attached. So for any creator persona, we can just go directly into the chat, and then we can go in there. But before we do real fast, when we are creating a persona, it will require a entity allowance. If you haven't seen the videos on allowances, you can check those out. But for now, I'm just going to quickly show you that on this account, I do have some allowances tied to my, or entity allowances tied to my wallet here, so that we've got basically 23 personas that we would be able to create if we wanted to on this account. So let's go back into the Life Lab here, and now we're going to go into the Woozy's creator persona here, and let's click chat. All right, so for the creator persona, you can see that it automatically defaults to the procreation skill up here. No need to select it. Like I was saying earlier, if this was just a normal persona that had this skill attached, then you could basically come down here and select the procreation skill from the drop down. But since we're using the creator persona, it's already teed up to go for us here. So we can go ahead and get started here. I will recommend in this, just in case that you ever have to exit out and come back, to start it off as a topic. So let's do that real fast. And here you can basically just title it whatever you want. Usually I'll do it something like the just whatever my conversation's about here. So okay, and sorry, Skywalker. All right, we'll make Luke Skywalker our persona here. So let's go ahead and create that as a topic. And now we're going to reach out to the creator persona and get this going. And really anything that you say there should kick off the flow. All right, so in this first message, it's basically going to tell me what we're getting ready to do here. We're going to set up our persona. It is telling me that it's going to use up one of my allowances. It's telling me at the end I'll need to subscribe to the core package to actually activate my persona, and if connecting through Stripe to handle payments if this is going to be a business or public facing persona. And if that sounds good, let's get started. So let's go ahead and go. All right, so first it's going to pull up this questionnaire, and this is going to be a lot of just basic characteristics here, so I'm going to fill those in real fast, then we can check them out. All right, so we've got a name, a username, an email, we've got gender, birth date filled out, we've got a brief bio in here. If we were wanting to, if we already had multiple, you can see I only have the one persona created here, but if we had multiple, we could select two that would actually be the parents of this if we were wanting to start a lineage. And then at the bottom here, you can see that the available feature bundles that are on this account can be selected and added on here if desired, but it does kind of let you know here that the default bundles will already be included here. So once we got that, we can submit our questions there. And then let's back out of the questionnaire, and we'll come back into the flow here. Okay, got our basic attributes down now, and now it's going to go through a series of questions asking about background and personality here. I'll go through these real quick, and then we'll kind of review them here. All right, so we've gotten a little bit of the personality questions answered here, and now we're kind of diving into more about the backstory of Luke here. Okay, gotten through personality and background now, and now it's asking me for a writing sample so that we can kind of define his style, tone, and voice there. All right, we've got our writing sample in here, and now at the bottom, we're basically on our last step here. We're adding our default skill bundle, and we can come in here and go configure it. Okay, so with that, you can tell that brings us into the settings for the persona we just created, Luke Skywalker here. And you can see that under the subscribe skills, the one that's automatically attached to the persona is right here. And it's just waiting our payment. So let's go to Pay Now. And this is going to pull up a Stripe link for me to submit my payment here. All right, let me enter my card and pay real fast. Okay, we got our payment processed in Stripe, and it brought us right back here to confirm our payment there. So if we continue there, we can see that we have now had this purchased, and final step to actually get it activate is to actually come down here and just click activate. All right, we have now subscribed our skill bundle to our persona, and we are now fully ready to have our persona active. All right, and now you can see if we go back into our life lab, we have our Luke Skywalker persona right here that is active and ready for us to use. That is the full flow of using the Procreation skill.